Hi, everybody. Welcome to Mind Hacks, Minutes to Change and Break Your State. Make you feel great.
I feel like that should be that right there. This is Christina, and I'm Lani, and I'm going to show you a series of different mind hacks to help you break your state.
Break your state so you can feel great.
Oh, jeez. See what I got to put up with, like, majority of my time.
Gotta be in a positive mood. We're stuck inside.
Oh my god, as I just...
So what are we doing today?
Okay, so I kind of know the answer to this, but I want to introduce you to something that it's called the emotive journey. Emotive journey, or the drop through.
Drop through. What is this good for?
So if you have any kind of emotional state, negative state that you're kind of not happy with, and you can, if you're very kinesthetic and you can feel it inside, you can find a location and pinpoint it. So for instance, like you're feeling frustrated about something or someone now in self-isolation, or, you know, you're having kind of a negative feeling, you know, whether it's frustration, anxiety, anything like that.
Okay.
Anger even.
So this can be a negative feeling or emotion that's towards a situation or experience in your life, but also an individual, right?
Yeah, it could be a situation, or an individual.
So like it could be about COVID-19, or it could be about your roommate, your lover, your parent, your friend, whomever you're stuck with 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you don't ever get to see anybody else.
Yes.
That's the person.
Yeah, like if your parents, you say kids? Little kids?
Anywhere, anybody.
Yeah. Poor parents these days. No, anyway. So yeah.
Oh. Or if you get in a horrible state because the first thing in the morning you grab your phone and you read news article, and you're seeing how many more cases or deaths or tragedies in the world, and you're like, this isn't a good day or way to start my day.
Yeah, or like when I got an email from my job and I clicked on it, said, you are on temporary furlough. You're not coming back for like 3 months. Have fun out there. You can do this. So it's basically for anything.
All right. So now that we got this hijack of the emotion called the drop through, let's see how it's done.
So I'm going to ask you, Christina, and you don't have to say what it is.
All right.
You don't have to do a context.
You can never know who's watching this.
Yeah. But if you have a situation in mind or a person that, you know, when you think of that, it makes you feel a certain way inside.
Can already feeling that. All right.
So just pay attention to that emotion, that sensation, just enough. And if you were to give that like a name, that feeling, like are you feeling frustrated, anxious, depressed, anything?
More irritated.
Okay, good. So you have a sense, not good for you, but good for me, a sense of irritation. And just kind of, and whether you want to open your eyes or close your eyes when you do it, just feel it only so much, right? Wherever it's located in your body.
So if you guys you can watch this all the way through the first time, but then I'd recommend that you watch it and we'll do it in a slow pace that you can pretend that you're me at home doing this so that you can get your emotions changed too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So only feel it so much, a little bit.
Okay.
Only so much that you can drop through it and see what emotion is underneath it. So don't get like super immersed in it where you're kind of like spinning out. Just feel it, that irritation, only so much.
Okay.
And you drop through it and see what the emotion is that exists underneath it.
Annoyance.
Okay. And if you get a sense of an annoyance and just drop through the annoyance, you need to close your eyes to do that. And just get a sense of that annoyance, only so much that you can drop through that and experience what is on the other side of that.
Stress.
Okay. And then you just get a sense of sort of like accepting your emotions, sort of like how emotions are like you can peel the layers away of like an onion. So you're kind of like getting an accessing each emotion and kind of just getting that stress. Okay. Feeling the stress.
Okay.
And just acknowledging and accepting it. And just feeling that only so much where you can drop down through that, down to a different emotion that exists there. On the other side of that.
Overwhelm.
Okay. Get a sense of the overwhelm. Only so much that you can drop through that emotion and experience what's on the other side of that.
Confusion.
Okay. Get a sense of that confusion. Only so much that you can drop through that emotion. Get to the other side of that. And what do you notice there instead?
Kind of like excitement.
Good. That's weird, right? And notice excitement. And maybe this is where you want to be. But since you already have a kind of a good positive state, see if you want to stay that excitement, or if you want to experience that so much, see what's on the other side of that excitement.
Let's double down.
So see what's on as you go through the excitement. See what else you explore there. As you explore that and go drop down that emotion and see what's there.
Freedom.
Freedom. That's right. It's pretty damn good, isn't it?
I like my freedom.
And I'm thinking, just immerse in that. I think this is probably a good emotion.
Fly like an eagle.
So
Carry
really,
me. I said fly like an eagle.
and notice where you feel freedom inside.
In my heart.
Yeah. Just immerse more in that freedom. And if you were to kind of just allow that freedom in your heart to expand even more throughout your body. From the top of your head all the way down to your toes. Just immerse in that freedom. And what needs to happen for that to become even more powerful? Just add it even on. Just add extra layers to that freedom.
Joy.
Yeah.
Expansion.
Yeah.
Creativity.
And now you can notice as you take that joy and expansion and creativity and bring that all the way up. All the way up. And noticing how that joy and freedom and expansiveness just starts changing those feelings, those emotions that existed before it. Because now it's being changed by freedom and excitement and joy. Bring that all the way up and notice how it changes what used to be there. How joy and excitement changes confusion, changes the stress into something different. Bring it all the way up, even more of that freedom and joy and excitement, all the way up. And notice how it changes how you used to feel. Transmuting that irritation. Now, something that's way more positive, way more exciting and joyful, expansive and free. And notice that there in its place. All of that there instead. And notice that situation that you had before, how that has changed for you now. Now that you're free, expansive, and joyful, excited instead. That's Emotive Journey.
Thank you. It's good. Feel free. Feel like I have control over the situation. Feel like I can just choose to be excited and joyful and not impacted anymore.
So essentially, it's basically kind of just accepting and honoring the emotions as you drop through. But notice, everyone who does it, you eventually peel away at those negative states to get to like somewhere neutral. You went right into excitement, which is cool. But some people eventually go like neutral and then they go, oh, wow, there's all this happiness underneath there, And that's becoming more of who you really are, really.
I like it.
Yeah.
So you pull that energy and that essence of who you are into the forefront, which is,
all the way up.
So again, please everybody go back and listen instead of my words, put your own words in whatever that situation is for you so that you can go through this experience and start to shift and then do it without even Lani's voice needing to be there and kind of pull yourself all the way down and then back up. But it's interesting, behind like every negative emotion, there is a positive emotion. Like, there's the opposite emotions that are going on, and oftentimes it's the suppression of one that actually is causing the other to, you know, and so that makes sense here. This, for instance, like when you get angry or you feel hatred, it's actually coming from the opposite emotion of love. So normally that's why people will get like violent or angry if like their baby or their child or their dog gets hurt or something like that, or somebody casts like negativity or abuse onto them. They'll get this rage because it's this expression of this is something they love, and so that energy comes out.
Yeah, and obviously this is best to do kind of like, you know, your day-to-day emotions where you're kind of fluctuating or feeling. Obviously don't do something like this with trauma if you're doing it especially by yourself, you know, have like professionals help you through that stuff. But this is definitely good through
you can do a session with one of us
on
on your own, but this is good for the little guys, the little things, the breaking the moods, shifting the states, and having a little bit more. I mean, I definitely feel more positive, guys. Feel like it can fly. I was even singing to you and with my tone deaf self, so hopefully you didn't turn it off because you're like, ah. We're gonna do a couple more mind hacks, so join us. Look through the other YouTube videos and see what else there is for you. But we're gonna get you there, happy, fulfilled, and empowered.
That's right.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you for being a part of this class. We hope to see you at the next one.